And imagine, there I was with all of these famous kids, including John and Caroline and all their cousins, making popcorn to go to the movie. John, of course, burned the butter. I told them they should wear pajamas or that kind of thing and bring pillows, and they had never been to a drive-in movie. They just thought this was really pretty special. And there was one agent outside, and I was in organizing the popcorn and the Cokes and all that. And then as I looked up, there were all these little toys, old-fashioned toys on the kind of a very simple rim around the kitchen. A fire truck, I don't know, probably from the 20s or the 30s. And Marta, the governess, said, oh, those were the presidents. And then I looked through a door, and there was this rocking chair that was sitting right next to a Grandma Moses painting. And she said, oh, yes, that was President Kennedy. In other words, it was a very small slice of their lives in Hyannisport that very few people got to see. In order to do that, I had to teach John how to make more butter for the popcorn and take the kids to the drive-in, but it was a remarkable place to be. So I put them all in the car, and they, of course, were teenagers, and they wanted nothing better than to embarrass me. So we went to get gas. They're all in the car, and I go in to get the gas and fill up the car. And there were other agents, but they were behind me in another car, and I was primarily the agent with the children. So when I came back and turned on after I'd put in the gas and whatever, and I turned on the key, everything in the car went off. The siren, the lights, the horn, the children. It was just mass pandemonium. And of course, everybody wondered what on earth was wrong with this woman, that she couldn't figure how to turn on her car. We went to Kelly's Hero, the drive-in, and the kids are all screaming, "Can we sneak in? Can we sneak in?" She said, Caroline said, "I've heard they sneak into drive-ins." I said, "Yes, you guys are so low profile, that'll be just great." I can see my headline, Secret Service agent sneaks in, not that we don't get bad headlines, but can't you see, Secret Service agent sneaks in Kennedy children to the drive-in. But nothing would do, they all wanted to sneak in. So I said, okay, you guys get way down on the floor, don't giggle, don't say a thing, and when we pull up to the little booth, I'll sneak us in. So we pulled up, and of course, I think I told you before, I was making $7,000 a year. But of course, I was the only one who had any money, so I had to buy the kids the tickets to get into the drive-in. And I said, "Just one, please." The lady looked at me, and I said, "Just one." And so I paid for the 7 of us, and then we went to see Kelly's Heroes. But I always laughed about the fact when the world and the paparazzi were all wondering where on earth John and Caroline were at the opening of the Kennedy Center, I was taking them to the drive-in movie in Hyannisport.